Hi Pisces, Starseed Collective. Welcome. Thank you for landing here with me on Starseed Discovery, where we're nurturing you on your discovery to finding the freest and purest version of yourself. I was going to say freest and finest. I don't know why. But anyway, you're fine. Yes, you are, Pisces. There's lots in store for you in the month of December for all of us. Yay! I'm doing 12 zodiac signs and you're the last one, so I've been like celebrating in my head because this has been a lot of work. So feel free to subscribe because that helps the channel. That helps the channel. Support the channel in any way, even if it is a monetary donation. You're more than welcome. StarseedDiscovery@gmail.com, and I will set you up. Link is below. I will set you up with some sort of payment form of your choice, whether that be PayPal, Cash App, or Apple Pay. So just reach out to me. All is welcomed and much appreciated. So Pisces, we have the 12th portal that happened and the eclipse that happened on the 14th. Those energies are so strong. The whole year it's been so strong. So it's not like it's 24 hours over. Like I'm working at night, recording these videos for you, so we're still using these energies and working with them, and they are for an extended period of time. So even after this reading, like 3 and 4 months later, even because of the Winter Solstice being such a big deal, this reading will apply to you. So you can always come back, and you can always visit your other placements. These readings are for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, Pluto. I didn't say Pluto and the other reading, damn it. Anyway, it's down below, and then North Node. And they apply so much because my higher self is guiding me to do them for you for this month as a gift from the channel to you, Pisces Starseeds. Because we're moving on most of it to Patreon from now on, but this is my gift to you, so there are lots of messages in store. I meant to get juice tonight. I forgot to do that, and there's a reason why. So I'll go do that in just a second. But so there's 6 categories. 0 is the overall energy with the Sacred Geometry Healing card, and then an Oracle Amenti, which you ended up getting 2 somehow. So we'll find out. And then there's 1, the portal, eclipse, and winter solstice energy. So the winter solstice is 12/21. Big, huge starseed activation day. Please link down below for this Alara on our channel. Get all your Palladians and Arcturian starseed activations and transmissions for the high heart chakra, the winter solstice activations and transmissions for you. Very, very key for your starseed journey. So go ahead and check those out. Those are preparing you for the 12/21 day. And then 12/29 is a full moon to highlight and enhance all these new changes coming in. So 2 is career. 3 is spiritual messages for the Divine Collective of Starseed Pisces. And then chakra highlights. And then we have 4, inner and outer love. But if you're a 5D channel follower, you should know inner is outer. So if it's a little wacky here, it's a little wacky there, and a little wacky there, and a little wacky there. So you'll see by doing all these 6 categories, you'll see how one main thing overall and oversets the rest of your life. And so after the winter solstice, wherever you are in your journey, like the eclipse and new moon and Sagittarius energies, we're just kind of like, okay, we need to tweak this, okay, we've been working here, finish processing this, because we purged in October. We looked at what we purged in November, and December we're processing, transforming, cleansing, and doing whatever we need to do for winter solstice and to set us in for the new year, right? In this side of the world, wherever you are though, it's like still the winter solstice and the equinoxes, like those are all still like time periods, right? So actually some of y'all are doing summer solstice, so I'm not sure how this would apply. You would just take the opposite meanings of things, I suppose. Anyway, interesting. Maybe some of you are overseas watching this. If you are, comment below and we'll figure out how you should transmit this information. It might just simply be slashing out winter solstice information and transitioning it over into summer solstice information for you. So inner, outer, masculine, feminine, love, within, without. And then 5th is the Akashic field messages for the Pisces Starseed Collective. And then 6th is overall Ascension messages for the Pisces Starseed Collective from Archangel Metatron and higher realms, higher light families and guides. I have been channeling my baby elephant, my team baby elephant. They are my Pleiadian kids that are still alive on Pleiades. I'm a most recent starseed from Pleiades, but I have been other realms as well, other different light being civilizations as well. We've all been Lemurian and Atlantean, so all of that is within us. All this DNA is beautiful, so all starseeds are welcomed here. Orion, Andromedan, Arcturian, Pleiadian, Sirian, Praying Mantis people, Mintakan, Hadarian, Lyran, you name it, you are all welcomed here. And I've been most of those, but most recently is Pleiadian. So Team Baby Elephant comes in and they love when I start channeling them on camera. So it's been great working with them on camera. And then also, Pleiadian and Andromedan light families and light guides there that I work with closely, like my brothers and sisters that are still there and still alive. But then there's a lot of Andromedans that I'm not like super familiar with yet. I haven't been working with, but they are of light and love, and they are of the vibration that I'm calling in, and I have been of that energy before. I do know that, but I'm like very closely familiar with a lot of my kids and a lot of my brothers and sisters. I can like call them out by name. Not so much the other families, but this is a message for some of you who are wanting to do this. It is more than open to you. You can use crystal balls, you can use crystals, you can do these pendulums, like whatever it is, they talk to you through. I mean, it's your higher self too. So I'm also channeling my higher self the entire time. It's never off because I use my discernment and my perception, right, to bring in these messages for you, knowing it's my higher self because it's in line with me, it's in line with my light. But otherwise, it's, on the pendulum, it's discernment, using that and make sure you're always high vibration so you can bring in light messages and the right messages that you're looking for from the right people. Otherwise, you can bring it on anybody. Same thing with the Ouija board. I don't think they're wrong. They're not bad. It's just like, where are you at when you're there? Are you looking for something? Because then you'll find it. It's right. Everything's everywhere. So anyway, that's a message for somebody. You guys are interested in the pendulums. You can also get me at starseeddiscovery@gmail.com. We can go over all of that with you, set pricing on that, do a one-on-one card reading, one-on-one pendulum training, all that good stuff. Twin flame energy readings, Starseed, Akashic library, because Akashic field messages are coming in for collective here, but library is pertaining to you. Starseed, higher self messages, or like personal readings, or activations and transmissions from the digital sound baths that I'm providing, that I'm working with my light family with as well. Those are Starseed transmissions and or higher self transmissions for you as well, for your personal use. So all of these things you can reach and get provided information for from emailing me, letting me know what it is that you want, and we'll set you up. Get you some good old guidance. Okay, I think that's it. So let's go ahead and get us some sage. Deep breath in and out, Pisces. So the message I was getting channeled, again, it was the same, kind of the same for Aquarius, but it was more or less for you. Let go of resistance and let into flow. You are water, so you should be good at flow. Clearing the space between all energies and readings before this message for Pisces, please. Bringing in that calming sensation from sage, cleansing, low and negative vibrations clearing out. All outside interferences are blocked, removed, revoked, and cleared on all levels, all timelines, all dimensions, and all space, please. So it is. Thank you. My higher self, divine collective consciousness, Pisces, Starseed, Pisces. White main collective conscious of 9, the matrix, divine guided protected communication and channeling through source light only for the best and highest good of all. So it is. Thank you. Deep breath in and out, Pisces. Let's get into your Stargate access information. We have for sacred geometry healing, clarity, stay clear and focused. So burning sage when you need to, bringing clarity and focus. White howlite. You can channel my crystal now if you need to, if you don't have any. Bringing this in for clarity and focus for Pisces, please. Sharing with you now. So, and then we have this 8-pointed star. Perfect for Hanukkah or Christmas. Clarity, Pisces. Followed by the 2 Amenti Oracle cards. You're special, you got 2. I speak with serenity, which is what I thought your card was, but behind it was I advance through my own abilities. So it makes perfect sense because when we're shifting in and out of realities or timelines or truths or falsities, we speak with serenity and sincerity in order to advance our abilities. So speaking and shifting our vibration through sounds, but also through clear and creative communication with others and with ourselves. Up here, we're talking to ourselves all day. That is your abilities enhancing. That creates energetic shifts in your world in order to bring in manifestations that you've been wanting. Ways that you've been wanting to feel. Blockages you've been wanting to release. You do it through speaking. And then you release those blockages and guess what happens? Your creative abilities enhance. Your intuitive abilities enhance. You unblock things. You unblock your chakras. You unblock, by paying attention to fluoride intake and all of those good things and Mercury and all that. You're paying attention and cleansing and clarifying your pineal gland, your intuition. Really good, Pisces. Very strong and clear. Also stay tuned to the end because we go into the tarot at the end. So I don't announce all the cards that I'm using. I do announce all the cards I'm using, but I'm not going to write them all down. You can comment below. Let me know how these readings are resonating with you, Starseeds, but also I will answer any questions about any decks. But I will just announce them as they go. I'm pulling 1 card from each deck, and then we'll pull 3 tarot cards from 3 different Starseed decks. Most of these decks are Starseed and or higher realm, higher vibrational cards. Some of the tarot is traditional, but most of it's not. This is the Divine Animal Oracle. Divine Animal Oracle, please, for my Pisces Starseed Collective. For the Winter Solstice and New Moon and Sagittarius eclipse. Thank you. So prepare the Moon Oracle deck for your Winter Solstice. And this is the Moonology for your New Moon Sagittarius eclipse and 12/12. They were like back to back, so they're very much sharing the same. Apparently you had a lot go on and still are, aren't you, Pisces? One card, please. Maybe the elephant for my Starseed Collective of Pisces. For the eclipse energy, please. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, you had a lot going on for the eclipse, Pisces. I hope you're okay. One card, please, Team Baby Elephant. That always happens. It's like that's the command. Pulling off the top. Bing. And then for my Starseed Pisces, the Winter Solstice energy, please. Galactic Light Council. What message do you have for my Pisceans? One card, please. So it looks like you have a little less going on. Looks like you're getting through a chunk of it now. Thank you. I called Capricorn turtle earlier. Capricorn's been showing up in everybody, so I think everybody has a little bit of Capricorn in their chart and or needing more stability and foundation. And then Capricorn, Aquarius, and then you guys tonight. So Tortoise, patience, persistence, resourceful. You're being guided to be mindful. Enjoy each moment and have patience with yourself and others. Taking small steps forward will deliver you to huge accomplishments. Isn't he cute? I posted a tortoise recently on my Facebook, and I think it was like, I can't remember, it was like 30 years old, and his name is Jonathan. Did y'all see that? That guy? That turtle? That tortoise? So a lot of, are you kidding me? Aquarius got that too, and Aries got this. So we're sharing a lot of the same energies, you guys. Don't feel alone. Some of you might need to intake red liquids or food because that's been like, I've been eating it during your reading. So, I don't know what tortoises eat, honestly, but anyway, balancing the root chakra, earthy energy, right? Okay, coming in for your eclipse energy, your 12/12 portal energy is conscious, I was going to say conscious collisions, so that's for someone. Conclusions are within reach. Sometimes you have to see how this tree is kind of falling too. I didn't really notice that before, but so sometimes collisions of any sort, of any manner, are necessary. And this is full moon eclipse, which we just had, right? So I love when this card comes out. I mean, we had new moon eclipse, but conclusions are within reach, Pisces. So stay clear and focused, remembering to speak up to create your shift and your ability enhancement, your awakening, or your reality shift. Then your winter solstice energy is self-reflection. So for the first time ever, I just realized that there's... Well, no, I did realize that before, but there's technically 4 people in this. In this reading. I mean, in this card. And it's a self. So loving all aspects of yourself. Every single one. One's, you know, your king and queen of cups, because you're divine masculine and feminine within each and every one of you, whether you're female, male, them, they, you have this energy within you. So, and the sooner you can wake up to that, the better off you are to 5D consciousness. So, having, I don't know, let's just call them King and Queen of Pentacles, because they're outside standing on a book. Or they could be King and Queen of Swords, you know, because they're on a book. But anyway, you see what I'm saying? Like, being balanced and loving every aspect of yourself is going to be your winter solstice gift from the universe, for this loving season of 2020, getting season of 2020 from the universe, with all these assistance stargates from Luna. So this is so far really about the self for Pisces. And it's been, I mean, my readings are pretty much geared towards self-help. So it's not surprising. And a lot of them have been. So let's see what else. This is career and finance. My Pisces collective. Pisces. I'm just gonna call y'all Pisces, okay? Siri keeps doing weird stuff. Anyway. Galactic Light Family, what card do you have for finance and career concerning the Pisces? Pisces collective. Concerning finance and career. Make this up, you guys. How light. Spiritual beginning. You're finding yourself all over again. Pisces, you are in self-reflection mode all over again. And you've got to go get some highlight now. But you can channel this here too. And this artwork in the Liquid Crystal Oracle deck that we just pulled for you, the Howlite card, that is specialized channeled artwork for you on these cards for this crystal and this energy. So screenshot, whatever you need to do. But you are in self-reflection mode because you want to advance. You want to stop feeling shitty. Pisces, I get it. feeling shitty at work. You want to stop feeling lack. And by you reflecting and going within, spiritual beginning, you're understanding how law of attraction works, Starseed, and conclusions are within reach, okay? So stay focused. Stay focused. Keep speaking up. Keep deciding what it is you want. Your abilities, okay? You're going to advance. It says angels in your biz deck. It's taking me over a week and like over 12 hours, like 15 hours or so to do these readings, y'all. So please support the channel any way you can. Speaking of career and finances. And yeah, I've never done all 12 before, and there's a lot coming in December for 2021 for all you Starseeds, so I just had to spend the time. And then I need to stay balanced in between too, so I had to take off a couple days here and there to make sure I was in my highest vibration doing this for y'all. Okay, overthinking, get out of your head and into your heart. Try to come out too, so that's, go ahead and read that to y'all. But core values, hone in on your purpose and values. Spiritual beginning. Yep. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands, right? But also knowing what your core values are. So if they're not aligning to you and what you do for a living, understanding that, having a plan of action to follow through, but not being afraid of talking yourself out of moving on or asking for a raise or starting your own business. A lot of Starseeds, you know, they're not all entrepreneurs. There's Starseeds all over, right? In every direction, in every industry. But you all are meant to lead the way, some fashion, form. So stepping up to your core values within your career, that will enhance your abilities, which also means enhancing your finances. One card, please, from the Starseed Oracle. Enhancing your finances. That hasn't come up for any sign either. Okay, lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything aligned with go. Yeah, again, core values. You saw me shuffle. I don't make the shit up, y'all. I didn't pick the card out. It came out to me and y'all. Yes, I'm from Texas. Okay, so core values, lifting the veil and spiritual beginning. Lifting the veil and spiritual beginning. Like, could you make that any clearer? Team Baby Elephant, thank you. Thank you. Look at this beautiful lifting the veil card. Isn't that beautiful? It's like portal access right there. Stargate access right there. 101. Spiritual beginning. How late? And spiritual access to lifting the veil. Questioning everything. Portal access. That's portal access right there. 101. Core values. Revisiting what truly is aligned with you. And also that is also revisiting self-reflecting blockages. Like, I'm not meant to be successful. I am born into poverty, so I will be I was born into Section 8 and I will always live in Section 8. You know, those kinds of things, those are very limiting and lackful thoughts. So those are not, you are born here, Pisces, to inherit riches. You were born here to inherit abundance. So you rightfully are owed abundance. There's plenty to go around. So getting rid of this lack value of like not having enough money to do things, or that you're not meant to have money, letting go of that. That's unaligned. That is not you. That is a program that you need to delete. Or people who are awakened and spiritual or poor or whatever that is. That's some bullshit. 101. Alright, here's your chakra highlights. Coming in hard, aren't you? Apparently, this is going to be probably a third eye because your true own abilities just jumped out. Maybe crown chakra, let's see. I did talk about the root chakra too. But they all must be aligned and they all must be vibrant and shining. Oh, none of the ones I called out came out. Look at me. Heart chakra came out, but I was going to say they're all aligned. They're all run through the heart chakra. And when I was going to say that, this popped out. So maybe I was channeling it, but, or not maybe, but I was. So number 23, explanation, heart chakra. Signs of unbalanced fourth chakra, emotional or mental issues, resentment, suspicion, possessiveness, emotional insensitivity, passivity, sorrow, melancholy, and depression. Physical issues, cardiovascular problems, hypertension, stroke, respiratory ailments, upper back and shoulder problems, arthritis, common addictions, nicotine and marijuana. Yes, I have had much nicotine addiction. I go in and out of being smoker, non-smoker, and I'm sick of that shit. I really am. I don't want to be a smoker in 2021. But that's part of me clearing my throat so much. When the heart chakra is balanced and the high heart chakra, okay, remember we're getting high heart chakra activations and using the Merkaba to help us come into balance with ourselves. So this formation is what you use to traverse and as a vehicle and a vessel for you to use for your third eye and your fifth eye to go in between interdimensions to help yourself learn and gather all your parts together, right? And lifting the veils, right? So you do that by, this is like Akashic access, if you will, or just like all is one consciousness access is that. So high heart chakra is also your activation coming in through here, this coming in for this too. And we're able to give and receive love, be compassionate, and feel a sense of wholeness and profound unity with others. We can let go, experiencing and enjoying a sense of our own emotional empowerment. This is when we begin to truly fathom the power of prayer, which emanates from this center. Emanates. A balanced fourth chakra brings an overriding sense of compassion, a willingness to share and give of ourselves, a heartstrings connection to those we love, a sense of hope and inspiration. So I feel like the sense of hope and inspiration is coming through. But, you know, it all has to be interconnected to their heart chakra. The heart chakra has to be connected to the root chakra. The root chakra has to be connected to the third eye. The crown chakra has to be connected to the solar plexus. You know what I mean? Like, they all have to be connected. Like, there's and aligned. So staying aligned and clear and focused is coming through heavily for you. Balancing the heart chakra. Eating green, drinking green tea. Cleansing. I mean, green tea is also cleansing too, right? You know, spinach is also cleansing. Kale. What's a card? How did you go with the card? Thank you. This is the Hidden Worlds. So it looks like, yeah, your lack mentality, if that's you, needs to shift concerning your finances. If you're happy in your job, and or you need you speaking up and revisiting the core values about what it really means what to you, and if you need to leave a job and or ask for promotion so you can spread your light better, or if you need to start a business, that's coming through for you, Pisces. You have that support and your self-reflection. You have yourself, Pisces. This is a sacred geometry relationships deck. This is the Archangel Metatron self-mastery deck. Archangel Metatron messages for nice Pisces for their eclipse and winter solstice energy, please. Your 12/12 portal activation. Yeah, so this landed on the clarity card. Stay focused and stay clear and focused. And remember, we're talking about you needing to travel interdimensionally to figure and call all your parts to you, and discover what you're doing here, what your core values might be, shifting and how they might be shifting, lifting the veil, realizing what's your programming and what's not your programming, what you want to keep, what you don't want to keep, deleting old programs. So multi-dimensionality coming through and landing on the focus. So staying clear, staying chakras clear and balanced so that you can visit the multi-dimensions and lift the veils, okay? During your self-reflection time. The frequency of multi-dimensionality activates our awareness of our true essence, which is eternal and multi-dimensional. Our awareness and our true essence, which is eternal and multidimensional. Yes. So maybe you're just learning about reincarnation and you realize that you haven't lived just one life and you're not going to ever live just one more life. It's always eternal. Or maybe heaven means something different. The green man, rising energy, surge, fertility. So yeah, this is more abundance coming in. This is, learning how to manifest abundance, Pisces. Learning how to manifest wealth in all areas of your life. Staying focused long enough to do that. And understand what is inherently yours. On all levels. Orange, connection and attunement. Connection and attunement. So these are your higher collective messages for the Starseed of Pisces. And this is just really getting out of this lack. Like you're getting an attunement, you're getting a high frequency attunement, lifting the veil and this Stargate access for you, this portal access for you. You're, balance your sacral chakras too. Okay, eat oranges, wear orange, wear green. Remember that they all flow within each other. So really bringing in, what means what to me? What do I actually care about? And traveling interdimensionally is going to help you, okay? So really accessing your Merkaba. And attuning your Merkaba. You're about to spread out very much, abundantly, in love, in relationships, in vibrations. And I also do feel for money for some of you, depending on how well you're learning how to manifest and shift vibrations on record levels, okay? And he looks like he's ready to run a race, right? A marathon. He's ready. He or she is ready. Maybe she, there's boobs. She's ready. The green man. So you got a couple here. They are ready to take this on. Because you have to be balanced, masculine, feminine, right? To use discernment, perception, and intuition for your multidimensional self-reflection time coming in to lift the veil and switch your core values around and getting rid of old patterns that don't serve you. Old messages that keep repeating in your head, maybe from a childhood, that don't serve you anymore. So you got a feminine and masculine energy coming in for your higher collective messages from higher realms and our light families telling you you're balanced already. Keep balancing the heart chakra, keep balancing the sacral chakra, and go within and travel interdimensionally to get some or all of your answers, okay? Your abilities lie there as well. Okay, going into your love energies, Pisces. Pisces. Oh no. This is the Sun and Moon Tarot, the Nefertari Tarot, the Sacred Mirrors deck. I wasn't going to use it, but it jumped out and was like, use me for love. And I was like, okay, fine. This is from Alex Gray with his artwork and poems from the 80s. This is the soul journey. This is the energies between you. This is a message from the higher realms concerning your love situation. And then masculine and feminine energies we pull cards from in the tarot. So this is either take it how it applies, energy within you or without you, but usually it's both. Having to bring your masculine and feminine energies to balance in order to balance out your outer relationships. Even love. I don't know why I keep shuffling there, sorry. Because I was going to put them back. One card, please. Thank you. One card for masculine. Thank you. For my Pisces Starseed Collective, one card, please, for feminine energies concerning love, inner, outer. One card concerning masculine energies, inner, outer, please, and love. Galactic light families. For their portal and winter solstice energies. Thank you. One card, please. Sacred journey, energy shared between the two. One card, please, Galactic Light Council. For the Pisces, concerning love. Judgment's come out like 3 or 4 times for the signs. And then this one's come out a bunch too, and its reflection is passion. So one message, please, for the Pisces Starseeds. Concerning their love situation. Message from the higher realms, poem from the higher realms. Concerning love within, without. If you're not looking for love, this is still a poem for you from your higher self. And if you're smart, you'll take it for it to mean that anyway. Not if you're not smart, you won't, but also you'll know how it applies to your inner and your outer is what I mean. I didn't mean to say if you're smart. I'm sorry. That came out wrong. So I think clarity card tipped over. Like, check yourself. These are so hard to shuffle. One card, please. Four realms. A message concerning your love life. Bro, see, you'll hear him huffing and puffing over there. Huh. I knew this was going to come out for you, Pisceans, because I believe Christ was a Pisces. All right. Let's see what we have. For your love life. Hear my jingles. 2 of Wands and 6 of Cups reversed for the feminine. Knave of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Sun. Judgment between the two. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So I feel like the feminine has decided in this connection to discontinue. And your masculine's like, okay, well, I know I've been slow, but know that I'm still going to approach you when I'm ready. And you are, I see you as my twin. I see you as my flame. I see you as my sun, my true happiness. Or this is your masculine side telling yourself that no matter how slow you need to go, the union with yourself will always be achievable. And always be the light at the end of your tunnel is always going to be you, finding you, right? And then this is the feminine energy, 2 of Wands. She's choosing between 2 choices, 2 paths, more or less, like not 2 tangible things, more or less like 2 decisions to make, 2 thoughts, or 2 patterns, 2 belief systems. Boo-boo? And then the 6 of Cups in reverse, that's usually like a, an inner child card, and or a reunion card with a soulmate or something I've heard or I've read too. But this is, some of the Egyptian cards, see, it's like 2 females. They're just like basking in their own emotions. Like they know that they're beautiful. They don't need anybody to tell them. They're just enjoying each other's company. But here, they're not so much. And so, yeah, anyway, what I was going to say is some of the cards don't always mean the same in the Egyptian tarot. So I interpret their meanings. If it's not super clear, because in their booklet, it's not. It's like translating Egyptian calligraphy or whatever it is to English, and it's really hard. But anyway, so maybe that's kind of the statement for some of y'all too, for the feminine side, is like, the spiritual enlightenment is much more emotionally in depth, and so you haven't chosen that so much before, and maybe you're pondering that, or you're still avoiding it and you're choosing to avoid it. And your masculine side of yourself is just like, okay, well, as long as you keep avoiding, I have to stay over here in this Pentacles energy, but I will be there when I'm ready, and apparently when you're ready too. But otherwise, if you're saying no to love, that is you saying like, also like, okay, no, I'm not taking this back, right? And knowing that even though he sees you as a son, he is a knight, and he can't, or she is a knight, and she sees you as her son. They or whoever, apply it how it works, please. It's too much to go through all of the genders. These videos are already like over an hour and a half already, so apply it how you need to. And so he's just saying, or they're just saying, I love you, but I'm just not mature enough for you. You need to move on, but I will always hold you in my heart, right? And she's like, you got it. I'm moving on to wiser choices. But also leaving judgment in the past when it comes to judging yourself. Which brings us to the Christ Consciousness card. This is the poem. The resurrected appears, surrounded by golden light. A fiery web sprouts from his heart to ignite our own Christ consciousness, archetyped of divine love and righteousness, aligned with cosmic parents. The sun is the radiant principle of agape, love that is wholly selfless and spiritual. A Western Bodhisattva who realized and activated the essential truth. Bodhisattva. We are the Word made flesh, a direct channel for the love and healing of energy of God. I am the light of the world. 2 angels are present. Gabriel holds a book of the Trinity. Michael exhibits the compassion that subdues evil, but does not kill it. Whirling interlocking trines, stars of David. I don't make this up. Pointing to Christ's mystical origins. Was he really calling himself the King of the Jews? Was he? That's what the Bible says. The primal unity of heaven and earth and the divine Father, Mother, and Son. The reflection is healing. Yeah. And you guys are healing either within yourself, Pisces, or in a connection, healing from a connection. And please, if you're waiting for your masculine to come in, you're waiting for your ships to come in, you know better. No waiting on anyone. Pisces. They, male, female, doesn't matter. Hey, look, they have a similar face. This is abundance in all aspects, all areas of life, including spiritual abundance, awakening abundance, multidimensional abundance for you, Pisces. Own that shit. Own that Christ consciousness, 5D consciousness. Own that. Light consciousness. However you want to see it. This is just a Christ example and a piece of artwork with a poem on the back. It's a real oil painting. I mean, it's a card, but... Okay, this is the divine. Sorry, divine. I keep wanting to use that word divine with you guys. Divine, 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 divine. You are very divine, Pisces. Never forget that. This is the Intergalactic Deck. If you want to find out more about your intergalactic heritage, I advise to get this deck and order it and start reading for yourself. You will come into contact with all kinds of star beings through this deck and learn about your heritage. Or you can get a reading from me, starseeddiscovery@gmail.com. And we can figure it out together. These cards like to spit out. There's like 180 of them. So, 180. So we get 2. One more light counsel for my Pisces. Thank you. Renewed hope. Zeta Reticuli at the bottom there. Present. And remember, well, I don't know if you know this, but anyway, the Zetas are the humans, if you will, but, you know, they are gray aliens, if you will, and let's not call them that, but, and they are learning just like we are about 5D consciousness. So that was the Akashic Tarot, and community in the reverse came up for you. Again, I think you're leaving behind, you're maybe even moving from one place, going to another to leave behind a toxic relationship or core value system that you no longer believe in, or you're going to go somewhere temporarily to lift the veil and self-reflect. But this is the community card in reverse. Lots of red. Leaving home. Oh, what did I just say? I didn't even look at that. I swear I didn't. Leaving home. This is Sani energy. That's also related to Lyran energy. Parallels. These are energies that we're learning how to ascend with. We're learning from, so that we can ascend into 5D consciousness. So leaving home and healing crisis and purging. Yeah, like I said, in October we purged, November we started our purge, and then we're healing now. All this healing and leaving old patterns, old habits, old things that don't serve you, old core values. You're shifting what you believe. You're shifting your core. values, and realizing you are a star being light. You are of Christ consciousness. You can have abundance, because there is a natural available abundance, natural for everyone. Natural abundance available for everyone. So you're leaving this community, you're leaving all those things behind, you're leaving the 3D consciousness behind, you're leaving 3D communities behind, you're leaving 3D habits and situations behind, and let's get one more. Hive mind. Insectoid parallel. So we have 2 parallel energies and 1 present energy. Okay, I'm sorry. This is Orion. So if a Society, Insectoid, or Orion are resonating with you, look those up more. Pisces. But again, the praying mantis idea to, these insectoid beings, they work as a one consciousness. So tapping into the law of one, studying the law of one is going to really help you to leave behind this 3D state of being, okay? That's a trap. You're not in the trap anymore, or you're learning how to heal from it and purge it, right? Little by little. Those are the Akashic messages, and a lot of you have the Christ DNA within you, like the Christ consciousness, absolutely. But I kept seeing Christ in this card, healing Christ. So a lot of you, like I said, I questioned you a moment ago. Did Christ really die from claiming he was the King of the Jews? Knowing what we know about Christ consciousness, does that align with claiming himself as the King of the Jews? Or was that written word from someone else? So maybe some of you are coming back here and reincarnating, bringing the Akashic with you, the hive mind with you, to speak the truth. Remember, Orion also, they are learning with us, but they're a little beyond us. They're ahead of the game. They've already gone through their Christ conscious awakening. They have also, or they're still in a period of that, right? But deeper into it, and their Christ has already their Christ experience was different. Like, it made more impact sooner than what we saw here on Earth. Oh, no, I'm sorry, because Christ returned already. I'm sorry. It's not Christ returning, it's Christ returning already. That has happened in Orion, okay? So Christ was born, blah, 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 and all that came, and the returning to the Christ consciousness, the Christ heart there, has already happened on Orion. So this is really heavy energy for you, Pisces. Some of you are coming back to tell the truth about the Christ journey. You're reliving that as a starseed. And so you're desperate to walk away because you can't. It's just not you anymore. Reevaluating things, attaching yourself to the stars, or reattaching, sewing back old wounds so that you can pursue in new energy, 5D energy. These two go hand in hand, by the way. I mean, I don't attunement, right? Look how much these cards go together too. I told you I don't pick the cards. Look, they all match. Nicely, actually. Wow. So yeah, a lot of you have ascended before, on Orion even, and earlier Earth days. And maybe some of you even the Asasani and Lyran, but also Earth, and then Zeta Reticuli. Embracing family there. Yeah, embracing change. Who is family now? We're all having to leave our Earth family sometimes in situations, and our Earth family homes, even not visiting. Last year, I did mushrooms for Christmas and stayed home. I stayed in my home. I didn't go home for Christmas. I didn't do that. I did me. I did the Starseed thing. I did me, and I advanced. It was a beautiful eclipse, and it was just romantic with myself. I was in love with myself. Live your truth and share your love that is in your soul. And that is what I did last Christmas. So if you are wanting to stay alone this holiday, or Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, and you're lifting the veil and you're like, okay, all of this stuff must unalign, must go, and you want to stay behind for the holidays, or you can't, there's a reason why you can't be there, because you will be coming in more aligned to yourself. These are Ascension Messages for the Pisces Starseed Collective. This is the Lemurian Star Child. One card, please. The Lemurian energies coming in for the Winter Solstice and 12/12 portal and eclipse energies for my Starseeds, please. What Lemurian energy do we have supporting core value changes and self-reflection? Remember, conclusions are within reach. This is the Angels of Atlantis deck on your ascension journey during this time, Winter Solstice time. You can ask whatever archangel comes out for you, and then also Archangel Metatron is the ascension angel, and Archangel Metatron's always there, right? All the archangels are always there. But this one in particular is here to help the Starseed Collective. And then here's your work, your light. The Pisces Starseed Collective. Team Baby Elephant, what message do you have? The Pisces. They're giggling. I think they put that into your reading. Because when you become a channel, you are opening yourself up to other. That's why you have to use self-reflection and discernment. One card, please, for the Pisces concerning their Winter Solstice and 12/12 portal eclipse energy. Got. Ooh, I told you I don't fucking play games, y'all. And oh my god, freaking, and I said Raphael, I felt him coming out. He came out for Aquarius, the cleansing. So you're going through a time of cleansing, and then of course in this card, as I pointed out in the Aquarius reading, we've got the gem, the emerald for earth, we've got the sky for the air signs, the fire in there for the fire signs, like the passion, and then the water there for the water signs. So you're completely balanced, and you can ask Archangel Raphael for your ascension help to help you stay balanced in all areas of life and all parts of your chart and all aspects of you and all placements and all signs that you are so magically and beautifully made up of, all components of you, all DNA, new and old, that you're healing and cleansing and purifying, staying focused, clarity coming in, cleansing and clarity, asking Archangel Raphael during this time of ascension for you to bring in these new energies for these new shifts that you want for yourself, Pisces. So the reason why I said I don't make this up is because Blue Star and Blue Ray Being came out. Two different decks, completely different decks. This is Lemurian, this is Starseed, but regardless, this is your Lemurian deck energy. Blue Ray Being, direct divine expression. I told you I kept wanting to use the word divine. Bridge between dimensions. Yeah, see, you're bringing that in. You're knowing, hey, there's more to it. There's more to it. There's more to it. And this chick, Lauren, is saying the same thing. She's telling me that what I'm thinking already is kind of like knocking at my door, and that it's a thing. And I'm not making it up. She's not making it up. It's universal. Blue Star, follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to truth that resides within your soul. Yeah. So again, getting in contact with your light families through whatever means, the pendulum, whatever it is, I can help you do it. And you can also just use your intuition. I don't know. You've got light beings, blue ray beings of light that want to come through and assist you and deliver messages for your spiritual growth and DNA activations. A lot of them, mine and yours, work closely with me on the digital sound baths and activations for you, the DNA and the DMT transmissions and activations for you. So those are available for your purchase. Please contact me. We're here for you. And sometimes I take these cards also as a blue flame. So if you're walking away from something that just isn't manifesting the way that you would like and love, or within yourself, like you're gonna find your higher self, right? Your blue flame, your higher self as your blue flame, and or outside of you, your blue flame, true love coming in there. And blue flames don't teach you lessons of sorrow, okay? They're only healing very high vibrational loves, replicating Pleiadian, Andromedan, Orion, Starseed love. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So that's what you came here to do, Pisces. You know, you're revisiting core values. You're getting rid of any lack within your family, within your DNA. So when you're ready to have kids, or if you already have kids, you learn now not to teach them areas of lack versus abundance. You're teaching them abundance versus lack now. Or yourself. And relating to the masculine or feminine that you're releasing, knowing that it's okay. This is confirmation for you now to release them. Their energy no longer serves you, whether they're visiting you on the 3D or the 5D. Their energy no longer serves you. Put it to rest. Unbound yourself from that karmic tie. It's done. It is over with. You learned what you needed to learn from it. And you advanced as much as you could advance yourself by speaking your truth already. And it got you where it needed you to go for that time and that place. And now you're unbounding yourself. You have no more abilities or truth to give that relationship. Or self-doubt, if it's self-sabotaging energies within you when it concerns love, okay? And usually that's the case. It's in and out, right? Somehow, some way, it's usually aligned. Connection. Attuning across the board, right? That's why we do the 6 energies and then the overall, so you understand where it all places in. All right, going into our tarot messages for my Starseed Pisceans. Light families, what do you have? Syrian Light Family, 3 messages for the Starseeds of Pisces, please. If you identify with Syrians, I recommend, and Spirit recommends, Universe recommends that you get the Starseed Syrian Tarot. It is a bit different than regular Tarot. So you will get messages accordingly. I'm getting good at catching them. From the Light Seers Tarot, a lot of YouTubers use the Light Seers Tarot and they don't deliver all of its messages. They read it like the Rider-Waite deck. And if you're intuitively guided to do so, perfect. But otherwise, I grab messages, which is another bonus and yummy, juicy detail you get here with me on Starseed Discovery. We go into the books often because they are written and channeled higher messages. And very, very relatable, especially in this deck. I read reversals in this one because there's the Light Seer and the Shadow Seer. The star at the bottom. Ooh. And then we have the Muse Tarot. I just started using this for these readings and I fucking love it. Nothing but inspirational energy. 3 messages, please, Galactic Light Families, for the Piscean Starseeds, for their Winter Solstice and Portal energies. What do you need them to know? What last messages from the Tarot? 3 cards, please. There's literally 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Ooh, strength on the bottom. Alchemy on the bottom. Love it. So, you know, Christ was also a blue rain being. Did you ever think about that? Did you? Did you? And I'm saying that because I'm putting this on top of the Christ card, but I'll put the Christ card here, more or less, so you can see it. And then we'll put the blue ray being here. So they're very much all aligned, even the tortoise here, right? Patience, persistence, resourceful. Patience on yourself, persistence with yourself, right? And the self-reflection, knowing that conclusions are within reach. Just a little bit more, little bit more. Readjusting, fine-tuning. All right, so 3 of Swords in reverse, Adept of Orbs, and Knight of Inspiration. Adept is like the, shit, let me just make sure I'm saying that right. I was going to say the night energy that might be self-discovery, lack of maturity. Yeah, so it's a night energy. Knight of Swords, the orbs here. But you're over the heartache, so that's over. The Knight of Swords and the lack of maturity, all of that's gone. You're walking away from that. Let's see what the Knight of Inspiration has to say. So inspiration is wands energy. The key words is Spontaneous creation and inspiration, taking a risk, charging ahead. You're charging with that horse energy, that freedom energy. Following your dream, fast output, action, enthusiasm, and galloping pulse that gets things done. Impulsiveness, haste. The prompt is magic or magnetic symphony. Magic, again, you got alchemy coming in there, inner alchemy, blue flame alchemy coming in to, you know, this magnetic symphony of synchronicity, things coming into place, things aligning from the summer, winter solstice and on into the summer solstice for you. So if you're going to see a huge difference, or you're going to be seeing like a halfway through a huge difference by the summer solstice. Okay, let me get the Three of Swords in reverse energy here for you so I can show you how different this is when you read it the way the book says. So she is in reverse. She's not so much in pain anymore is what I'm picking up, and what is typically, you know, the heartbreak is over typically, but let's see what the messages are. The shadow seer, not accepting loss, a need to heal, being stuck in your grief and or sadness, not seeing the part you played in a loss or heartbreak. Okay, so that is a very different message. So usually it's over the heartache, but this is more getting more indulged in it. So the light seer, the upright, is painful separation, loss, heartbreak, and opportunity to heal. Shadows coming to light, finding inspiration again. But you have not accepting loss, a need to heal, being stuck in your grief or sadness, not seeing the part you played in a loss or heartbreak. So really, when we do have an ending, it's usually not always the one person. And even if you don't have a part to play in what most recently happened, what happened on the outside is matching something within you. It's a block, it's an unalignment, it's something within you that's reflecting on the outside. But so, you know, allowing, you know, being in this new energy now of rebalancing, re-alchemizing, like, okay, I don't have to hate this person. I do know where I fucked up. I do know where I allowed too much of this immature energy, immature thinking, mind game stuff into my life. And now I forgive myself. Full force. I'm never going to allow that to happen to me again. Never. You're in the self-reflection energy of this night of inspiration. Magical, what did it say? Magical symphony. So you're all this stuff aligning. Spontaneous creation, inspiration, taking risks, charging ahead. You're charging ahead. In fact, look. So he is on a horse in his thoughts too. So you've been thinking probably for a little while, like how to change things, or knowing that you need an escape route, a freedom route. Action, enthusiasm, and galloping pulse that gets things done. So you're over the heartache and you're adjusting to what contributes that you played, what roles you played, and you're accepting the loss. You may not have before, but now you are. Whether it's the loss of a project, the loss of a loved one, the loss of losing yourself, losing your identity in your marriage, whatever the loss might be. Ooh, I love the Six of Voices card. And then Six of Swords. Ooh, same deck. I mean, same card, two different decks. Ten of Flames in reverse. So this is like right side up. You see he's like carrying a bunch of flames, a bunch of weight of the world on his shoulders, like trying to find the way out. It's a pretty deep tunnel. He went pretty far down. He's carrying a lot of other people's shit. Well, he only needs one flame, and so he's just going to use that one flame. He's going to put the 9 other ones down and get himself out. Like, here you go. In case y'all want to catch up, here's your flame to help yourself out. With some light. Wow. That's exciting. So the Six of Swords in reverse. And the Light Seers Tarot. Difficulties accepting help, resistance to change, arduous transitions, carrying the baggage, weight from your past. Yeah, see? Carrying the baggage. But this is the energy you were in. Difficulties accepting help, carrying baggage away from your past, you know, revisiting your core values, and resistant to change. You're no longer resistant to change, is why this Ten of Flames is in reverse. And you're asking your archangels to help you. I really feel that. And assistance, you're finally asking for assistance. Like, help me release these old patterns and this old weight and baggage. I want change. Six of Voices. Keywords: transition, help coming from unexpected places, quiet movement, successful expansion after a period of difficulty. Yeah. Crossing thresholds, changes, realignment. See? You wanted, look how much these cards match. Yes, it's the same person and the same artist, I'm assuming. Maybe not though. But they literally have opposite meanings. Quiet movement, successful expansion after a period of difficulty, crossing thresholds, changes, and realignment. And this was resisting change. So you used to be here, but now you're here. Because you don't want this Ten of Flames energy anymore. You don't want this Ten of Wands energy anymore. You're like done with that shit. Like, no, I don't need to care about like everybody. I am here on a mission. I'm waking up to that. If I need to go within to do with that, I will. I'm going to do whatever I need to do this self-reflection. I'm going to be leaving home if I need to, in whatever manner that is. Last message from the Tarot for my Pisces. The Hierophant in reverse and Five of Emotions. Five of Flames. I'm getting like a weird sound over here. It wasn't my AirPods. Okay. Five of Flames. Unfortunately, it is often the case that from the joy and celerity of one success and achievement can emerge envy, competition, and even confusion. Everyone here raises his or her own fiery brand, each believing he has the light that will lead the way, and everyone has an opinion about it, including the seeker. This key invites the querent, to consider how each individual's creative expression can be seen as more potential fuel for the common communal fire of creative progress, and how leadership is needed to bring that energy into one flame. Yeah, that judgment, releasing, knowing everybody has their own path, right? Including you. At this point, there is no real conflictual energy, but the potential is there. The potential is there for things to boil over. Tension seems to be mounting. Only by uniting forces and working together can explosion of interest cause the energy to shift from determined posturing of each, believing he alone holds the way to unity and the collective purpose. Will the querent know how to meet the challenge honoring the other? How will you handle yourself when working with ideas and passions of others? Are you able to embrace their intention and honor them? Are you good at compromising so that everyone wins? Do you have the Do you have to be the center of attention, the leader? To the leader, do you have to be the center of attention, the leader? It's weird. And we're all leaders in a way, but center of attention, no. How can you help others by bringing out their creative expression and in doing so add to the greater whole? Must you always be right? The sun coming through those flames. So it's not on fire yet, but again, like my sister's a Pisces and she likes to hold everything in, for years sometimes, hold everything in. And then one day, whoosh, her flames come out and she's setting on fire. Passion. She lets it all out at once. And it's like, if you would have taken the time to keep yourself balanced and cleansed, you could have expressed that wholeheartedly in a much healthier fashion, and we could have gone somewhere healthier without disruption and separation. Walking away from separation, right? Wow. 5 of Flames. More potential for fuel for the communal fire of creative progress rather than holding it in. And how leadership is needed to bring that energy into one flame. See, that was kind of conflicting in there about the leadership comment. So I was like, that's weird. I don't know if they really realized what they wrote there. That was interesting. I've never come across a mistake in that book before. Or conflicting energy. All right, let's go into the Hierophant reversed to clarify this 5 of Flames for your last message of the year. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe for the year. It's taking so long. I don't know if I'll have time to do any more videos. Because I have to take care of myself too, So the Hierophant reverse. Outdated systems or ways of thinking, dogma, rebellion against social norms, abuse of power, stagnation, ego-based leadership, a need to connect with spirit. Ouch. Again, coming in, you're unbounding yourself from these energies, right? You're cleansing yourself from these energies. You're tapping into your heart chakra. You're tapping into what your core values are through your heart chakra, the Christ consciousness. So, you're leaving this behind. You're leaving, here's the affirmation. I am my own guru, and the guidance I need is rooted in my faith, belief, and my unique essence. So this is where you're headed, right? It's where you want to be headed. But right now, you might be more of like trying to leave the outdated systems. You know that your core beliefs need to shift, but you're not sure how, because they are outdated, but you're not sure how they're outdated. Rebelling against societal norms, abuse of power, stagnation, ego-based leadership. Yeah, maybe some of you are bosses and you need to kind of because leadership keeps coming out. So maybe some of you need to reevaluate how you're leading your people. Are you doing it with faith? Are you doing it with love? Are you doing it with fear? Are you doing it with belief? Are you doing it with just because it's social norm? And that's how you're supposed to run things? So you're realizing what you need to change as far as your belief systems go. And you're really, really running full force with it. You're saying no more to this old energy, whether it's in love or career, usually across the board, all the old energies that you're involved with. And also, this is coming out for me too in this 5 of Flames card, that when you guys are going through your spiritual enlightenment, Pisces, when you are shifting from 2D to 3D, 3D to 4D, 4D to 5D. 2D is more or less thinking, right? But anyway, so, we're not bugs and rocks, right? You are 2D, but you still have consciousness. Okay, anyway, so, in this 5 of Flames card, you might be annoyed as hell with your friends and your circle of friends and your, all these ascension symptoms are going to start popping up for you. So learning how to manifest through those with peace and love versus agitation and distance and disgust and whatever comes up, like, because you will, they're going to want to change the vibrations you're spending your time in. People, places, things, energies, contributions, jobs, whatever, you know. And so try not to be disgusted and annoyed with them, looking at them through the eyes of Source, right? The Christ consciousness, knowing that everyone is on their own journey. So the 5 of Emotions card, last one here for you. The keywords are processing sadness or grief, loss, getting stuck in negative pattern or emotion, not seeing the way out, crying over spilt milk, learned helplessness, becoming, learned helplessness. There you go. It's a big one, Pisces. Learned helplessness. Yeah, getting over that shit. Getting over that victimizing mentality that we're programmed to have. The lack mentality we're programmed to have. Becoming, crying over spilt milk, becoming enamored of the shadow, a time to find new hope. The prompt is stolen life force. So, yeah. Don't steal from yourself anymore. Don't deny yourself your gifts, your spiritual gifts anymore. You want this Hierophant to be right side up. This is a message and a warning for you. And Pisces, I haven't had a message like this come out in any other reading. A warning like this. All of them have been like, yeah, this is what you're leaving. But all 3 of these are saying the same damn thing. That you're not letting go of old patterns. You're resisting. That's why at the beginning of the channeling of your message, I got go into the flow versus resisting the flow. You know, you're a water sign. You can do it. You're naturally good at flowing. You can also probably be naturally good at resisting depending on how mentally blocked you are. So you've got to stay aligned. Go get a Reiki alignment. Go get a Reiki attunement. Work with your crystals. They're there to help you. Let's get one more card for outcome, please, in this part of the tarot. Again, alchemy at the bottom. So I know you're going to pull through, but get out of that stubbornness that you're in, Pisces, when it comes to change. Or stay in it. That's fine. But don't expect joy and happiness. 2 of Flames. Okay. So you have from the 5 of Flames, the best outcomes, 2 of Flames. You're going to have to make a choice. You're going to have to make a choice to either stay in this sadness, inverted, not looking at the truth for what it is, creating sadness, or the other path you can choose out of the 2 of Flames is turning this girl upside down, which is she's not supposed to be because there is none in this deck, but for keepsake here, or for vision's sake, we'll go with it, so that you can have your Hierophant right side up. The Hierophant right side up is, look how happy and joyful this dude is, right? Don't you want to feel like him? Versus her, Ice Queen. Frozen's coming to mind. You know, you have a path. You're magical. So you can either manifest magic or manifest nightmares. You have the choice. It's only within you, Pisces. And you know that because of the Christ consciousness. And you know that because some of you have the Christ consciousness access. Well, all of us do in the Akashic field. But also, some of you have the Christ DNA. And you're awakening to this truth. So either keep denying it, that's fine. Or don't. And you'll have the Light Seer here. Tradition, a lesson of the Hierophant. Tradition, a lesson, spiritual leader or guide, enlightenment, awakening, in service of spirit, formal education or training, near paradigms. You want a new paradigm? You want a new life? You want a new reality? You want a new mindset? You want happiness? You want joy? You want sustainability? You want foundation? You want peace? Own your shit. Face what core values you have to drop and make a choice. Stop being in your head about it. just make a choice. And if some of you, if this is like, okay, I am now living this 4 or 5D realm, and this group of friends over here is 3D, make the choice, because they're going to keep working against your manifestations. It's just how it works. You have to reset. I hate using that word right now, but make a choice in love and career and spirituality. Make your choices. Choose you. Choose your heart, Pisces. You want the right path? It's your heart. Look at Gaia there. She's waiting for you. Okay? Pisces, I love you so much. These are your messages. So beautiful. You're tying it all together. You're just finishing the last little touches of what it is you're trying to distance yourself from and reinvent yourself with. Luna's here to help you. Light beings, blue ray beings here to help you. Your higher self coming in. Remember to speak up. That's how you stay balanced, and that's how you work through higher realms to lower realms and make them adjust and align with each other. You bring them into balance through your voice, through speaking your emotions. That's how you advance yourself. You will advance yourself. You are creating your own abilities, okay? You are. Baby steps, because you have been holding yourself within. You've been withholding facing realities and accepting losses. You've been withholding that. And so the winter solstice is really helping you, bring you supporting energies to disassociate from that and walk away from that. No longer associate from those energies that you were refusing to look at, that weren't helping anymore in your life. They were serving a purpose and no longer are, and you've known that for a while now, Pisces. Whatever that means to you. I love you all so much, Pisces. Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa. When I say one, I mean all, because we're all one. We're all united. We're all from Source. I just love the Christmas tree lights. I love this time of year, this peaceful, loving, giving time. So Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa. I love you all. Love and light. My gift to you. Here it is. Bye, Pisces.